Hello parents, Yuta here. And so here is some recommendations for you. I mean, really just books that were sitting on my shelf that I would love to put into your hands. And so mostly there are books, but I also have kind of 2 DVD sets as well that might be helpful for you as well as for your family. Okay? So the first book is written by Paul David Tripp, and it's called Parenting. And he just wrote this a few years ago, but I really do think it's becoming sort of the standard parenting book from a Christian perspective. So it's hardcover, it's nice, and it's yours for the taking, first come, first serve. Okay? This is a book on motherhood by Gloria Furman. So Gloria is solid. She's a pastor's wife in Dubai, and also, I mean, the cover just looks amazing, and so I know that's important for my wife. Maybe it's important for you as well. And so just a book on how to consider your mothering, that really important role that you have from a gospel biblical perspective and from a missional perspective. And then that's for the ladies. Here's a book for the guys, and so Disciplines of a Godly Man, written by R. Kent Hughes. So this is really just a standard work on biblical, godly masculinity. And so it's a classic in some sense, if a modern book can be a classic, and so I would love to put this into your hands. It is used, but hey, who says that you can't benefit from a used book? And then I have a bunch of these. These are mercifully short, raising teens in a hypersexualized world. And so again, this obviously is not going to be the definitive work on said topic, but at least it can kind of maybe get you thinking, get you talking with your spouse, and I think that get you praying about some of the issues that we're obviously facing, that you're facing as parents and raising teens in the world in which we live. Okay. I had this little book by John Calvin, a little book on the Christian life. So I actually don't know much about it, but if you want it, it's yours. And then this is a topic that is it's a hot button issue, and some of us might be met with it more than others. And so this is called God and the Transgender Debate. And so if this is an issue that you're kind of facing in your family or at work or in some other sphere, and this would be helpful to you, I would love for you to take it and to benefit from it. God and the Transgender Debate. Okay, and then a few days ago I sent out an email with some resources on it. One of the resources that I mentioned was a movie series called Dispatches from the Front. They are missionary documentary videos, and I cannot recommend them highly enough. And so if you have teenage children, I think that this would be a great thing for you to sit down and watch together as a family. This one is on China, and so Tim Kissy, who is the host of the show, goes into China and meets up with several missionaries and pastors there. I actually think mostly local indigenous workers, but he just documents that. And so if you would like this is yours for the taking. I don't want it back, so you can have it and then maybe pass it around to others. And then this is Derek Thomas does a guided tour through the Pilgrim's Progress. So I mentioned this one because I think that this might be a helpful thing for you to go through personally or through together as a family. And obviously Pilgrim's Progress is a classic in the history of the church, written by John Bunyan. It's, I think, in the 1600s or something like that. And so I also mentioned this one because this is put out by Ligonier Ministries, and all of their what do you call these things? Teaching series, as well as their study guides, as well as an app called Ligonier Connect. All of those are available for free right now. And so I just wanted to highlight Ligonier Ministries because they're generously providing a lot of their resources for free right now in light of the corona crisis. Okay, so parents, please do know that even though we're distanced physically, we don't need to be distanced relationally, at least in all respects. And so I would love for you or for your students to text me, to call me, to email me so that we can connect and remain connected during this crisis. And so know that I'm available, though it might be by phone or by text rather than in person. And know that I have a desire to care for you as well as for your students during this strange and difficult time. Have a good day.